Hey everybody, this is my 1973 Ford F100. It's in Bahama blue and Wimbledon white. Originally built out of the San Jose plant in California and sold out of Kendall Ford in Eugene, Oregon, which is about an hour south of us in Salem. So it's a very local truck. We bought it down in Eugene from, I believe, the second owner. And it is a cool little truck. This came with a 390 from the factory, which is pretty rare. Usually these would come with a 360 in the F100 package. So the half tons usually had the little bit smaller engine, but this is a nice, nice option to have the 390. And it's got an automatic transmission. So a lot of work went into this. We bought this in 2004, and we ended up doing, took the front of the engine off or apart and replaced the timing chain. And then we went through and did a lot of other just standard tune-up stuff. We did put a new alternator in. We did valve cover gaskets, put a new battery. The clutch on the factory air conditioning was well, it was shot, so we ended up putting a new clutch in it, new belts, new drive belts. We converted and put brand new lines on the air conditioning too. So this is R134A instead of the R12. So it's a current setup. So any shop in your area can service it if necessary. We put a new fuel filter in it, new master cylinder, and then new cap and rotor, new spark plugs and wires. And new starter solenoid. And then just some new hoses, some new heater hoses and things like that. So we also did, this has the original carburetor on it. We rebuilt the carburetor, put new gaskets in it, went through that, and then of course put a new air filter and cleaner on that. So new reservoir box, you know, we'll get some fluid in that for the windshield wipers. But overall, just a really nice, oh, and this condenser is new too. So through the grill there, so air conditioning condenser, that's new. So, but the engine's got a really clean look to it. A lot of new parts, a lot of new hoses, a lot of new lines, just really clean. Then the inner fender wells too are just really nice looking. So it's a nice looking truck. And everything opens and closes really easy too. So it's pretty neat. If you look down the side of the truck, it's got really straight metal. So all the panels are really straight. You're gonna see imperfections in the paint. You'll see stuff like this, you know, and it's like that across the truck. But overall, just in general, you know, it's pretty straight. You see a couple little dings in here and stuff, and then on top of the bed, you'll see some paint wear here. We put a new rear window gasket and glass in. We'll jump in the interior. Then the interior turned out really nice too. We put a new seat in. It's got new foam, new vinyl upholstery. We put a new steering wheel in, new headliner, new dash pad, new dash bezel. And then also a bezel across the glove box there too. Then we also put new carpet in. So it's just a really clean, comfortable truck. And then the door panels, those were refinished also. So, and then the doors, they close really nicely. I forgot, we also did seat belts. So it's got a really pretty blue original factory seat belt to it. Tires. We use these tires a lot. They're Westlake. It's a radial tire. It's in a 31-10-50 15, and it's a tire that we like to use. It's a little taller than what we normally put on the F100s, but this gave it kind of an F250-ish stance. You know, so you can go with the smaller tire if you want to, but we think it turned out really, really nice. The grill. So this is the original grill, original bumpers. We did put a new XLT badge on the front. That's all original stuff. Original trim, original lenses. You know, in this windshield here, you know, it's got a little nick in it there. The gasket's starting to shrink and crack, but windshield does not leak. That's all the original molding on the tailgate. So the truck was really, you know, cared for, it seems. And then underneath, we did transmission service. So it's got a new gasket, new fluid. We did front shocks. We did rear shocks. And then we did rear brake shoes also. And then, oh, we'll look at the floor pans. All the metal's nice and clean. There's nothing rusting, nothing concerning. You can see the cab corners. Everything's nice and clean. And it's the same on the other side. Frame's nice and clean. What we didn't look at was the door bottoms. So you can see how nice those are. It's just very nice metal. And then a lot of times these trucks in this area, underneath the drip rails, these will start to rust. And this is in beautiful shape. And then even in the door jambs, you know, it's just a really clean truck. We did put a bed liner in it. And so it's, and it was just to clean it up. There was a little bit of surface rust in the back here, and you know, we thought it would look a little bit better with a little bit of a touch up. So we ended up doing that. There's one little spot in the bed where right here had a little bit of rust. And so we treated that before we put the bed liner in. So that shouldn't keep corroding. And then you can see this side too. This is just, it's just a really nice, clean interior. New glove box. And it's a Ranger XLT. So usually the Ranger XLTs from the factory came with power steering, air conditioning, you know, a nicer interior, nicer trim kit. So you can see the same thing here underneath these drip rails. Same thing, it's just really clean. That's super clean. And then the same with the doors here. Just really nice. No concerns. So just a fun truck. Really nice. We put a lot of work into this one, mechanically, cosmetically. It's a beautiful color combo. We'll get it on the road. Thanks.